I'm out on my food plot structure. The whole amount of the plots is just under 9 acres. It's everything that's plowed up, and these 2 grassy spots that you can see right in front of me. The one in the distance, I frost seeded Comeback Kid and Hot Chick from Domain into what was a big sexy brassica plot last year. And we've had almost no rain for 2 weeks now, and that plot was underwater for 14 days with the flooding, and it's still looking okay. But out there, the first 2 acres coming back from the fence will be the mother load from Domain, and then that'll work into big sexy and illicit brassicas here right in front of the muddy. The first grassy part here, that point that you see down there, that's about where the incognito starts, and then there's an acre of incognito in that corner. And I really like that because the deer tend to work around it, so they'll follow the outside edge and it funnels them, you know, right through the gap here in front of the muddy. Actually, this is about where Skinny was standing when Dad was able to harvest him last year. Early season in the brassicas, September 26th or 27th, I forget. But let's walk over here and see how these Comeback Kid and Hot Chick plants are doing. This makes me so happy, guys. It's so hard to get crops in time on the river bottoms, and I think we're going to be fine here. It hasn't rained for a while, so hopefully that trend changes and we get these crops in just in time. We're doing okay here. Yeah, I think a little liquid courage would go a long way. And going down this way, the brassicas will start again. And I should have said, around the outside of the incognito in this corner, there will be big sexy or sugar mama walking lanes, about a plow width wide, 8 or 10 feet. And that's just a food highway for the deer. And they tend to walk along those, along the edge of the incognito, and feed out towards the muddy. So back beyond this camera will be about a 15-yard wide strip of big sexy as well, and that will be in between the incognito again, that's over here, and then this is going to be standing corn. It's a real sandy spot here, high spot in the field in front of me. Really hard for stuff to grow right there, but we'll plant it and see what happens. And there is, oh my goodness, this is like a beach. A lot of sand must have deposited here when the flood receded. Wow. But, so somewhat back on an angle right from here, we're gonna have a strip of big sexy or illicit running right to the Millennium, so you'll be able to see out through the standing corn and shoot into that brassica plot. I like it because the buck can come out like in front of the Millennium, say nobody's sitting there, and then if they can visually see something out here that they like, it piques their interest. And then especially if the action goes around the corner from where they can see, where the standing corn is blocking it, then they might be enticed enough to make their way over. So, you know, visually blocking certain parts of the field for the deer to pique their interest, and planting a combination of the right food, just been killer. I hope it's killer again this year. We've been on quite the 3-year run here. It's really been amazing. do it again this year. We do have one buck called the brow buck, and he should be, if he does really well, he could be close to gross boon. But you know, so far we're having a really dry spring, so that's not going to help too much in this area. Really growing right there. Clover popping up all the way through here. This shade is the most I've seen. This is the most shady part of the plot. That's the most I've seen right there. Holy cow, guys. This is going to be special. I'm back out here on the plot that we created last night. I was originally going to leave it and just come in and plant a fall food plot, but I decided to get some No BS to try and outcompete the weeds. And No BS, it's in the name. Minimal tilling required, shade tolerant, perfect for partially shaded plots located in the backwoods. So gonna put some of this down. It's got rapeseed, red clover, radish, oats, chicory. See if it goes through the spreader first off. So I just started spreading it by hand because the No BS is having trouble coming through the spreader. So that's all right. Definitely want it to be better right here in front of where the stand is going to be. So I'll put a little more down there. But that's why I got 2 jugs. It's obvious where I put it. Cool in here on the river bottom. Guys, this spot could be killer. We've never put a food plot here before. We're catching a lot of timber where there's no other food plots. I put the No BS in to try and outcompete some weeds. We'll see. Maybe if that takes, it'll stay No BS and that'll be our hunt plot this fall. If not, we'll come in and kill it and probably try to plant some big sexy brassicas with the intention of then frost seeding Comeback Kid or Hot Chick into it next spring after the brassicas get smoked this winter. But really good access, good prevailing wind direction for the stand location. I really think that we're going to get some pictures of bucks right in this area, right in this plot this summer. I feel like they really like to bed here between me and the river. It's real nice and open in here, as you guys have seen. And we ran into those beds that were just 100 yards that way. So I'm hoping to catch some pictures of velvet bucks quickly here in short order. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.